call the meeting to order, the Monday, August 5th Planning Commission meeting. If you'd all stand and pledge allegiance, please. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item on the agenda is to approve the minutes from the November 20th meeting. You're all emailed those. Unless there's any discussion, I'll entertain a motion in a second.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion on it? Andrew, call roll.
Motion on the floor to approve the November 20th, 2023 meeting minutes. Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Brian?
Yep.
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion carried, minutes approved.
Okay, item number 2 is a use variance for a triplex in an R2 district at 319 North Emmet Street. Andrew, do you want to fill us in on that?
Yes. If you look at the screen, never mind the Cherry Street, back in 2007, Scott built a triplex on South Cherry Street. This is gonna be, what he's proposing is gonna be the exact same layout. The only difference would be on Cherry Street, we did not allow terrace parking because we just redid that street
It's curb and gutter.
with curb and gutter. North Emmett is not a curb and gutter street, so you can have terrace parking out on Emmett Street. Proposed triplex, there's the floor layout. Each of these are 2-bedroom apartments, correct?
Correct.
Now mind you, the street names are wrong or whatnot, but the lot is the same size as this lot, exact same layout. Actually, your front setback might be a little closer because it's gonna be the front of the houses adjacent to the lots there on Emmett Street, so. He'll meet his 8-foot setbacks, both, north and south. And then parking off the alley. Those are the elevation views. Like I said, I don't know if anybody drove by the Cherry Street apartments, but said exact same thing, so. I will note that I only received 1 call on this request, and that was from a Cassandra Martin. And she lives at 513 East Trevitt, and she said she was gonna be here, so I'm not sure what happened to her, but, she was just more curious on why she got the notice in the mail, so.
Gotcha. I know the fire chief's not here, but he had mentioned before the meeting, he took no issue with it. Utilities, do you have any questions or comments from either of you?
Are those meter bases going to be on the side of the parking is in the rear? The
Your electric meters, Scott,
electric meters?
do you know where you're gonna put them?
It's whatever they tell me to put them.
Problem solved, Al.
All right, no problem. Just curious. You've
Gotcha.
got one pole back there.
Our other ones are out back.
Are they right? Okay.
Yeah, but it's whatever you.
Yeah, we don't have
done.
any problem, just so they're all centrally together.
Yeah, that's what we done. Everything was in a row.
Okay.
Is there anyone else in the public that has any questions or comments? Sure, step up to the podium if you would, so we can hear you better.
John Hupka, I own the property at 603 East Mulberry and 609 East Mulberry. And before the meeting started, my only concern, and it's pretty much been answered, was the parking, which is going to be in the rear because with a triplex, you're looking at a minimum probably of 3 cars, up to 6 or 7, depending on, how many adults live in
Absolutely.
each residence. But Scott? Okay, he's already answered the question. The parking's gonna be out back. So because that lot, you can't park 6 cars out front on the
No,
terrace.
absolutely.
There's just not gonna be room.
Absolutely.
But if the parking's in the back, I have no objections whatsoever. And even if they do utilize 2 or 3 spots in the front on the terrace, that's fine too. So that was
Okay.
my only concern.
Thank you, John. Any committee members have any questions or comments or concerns?
No, our only concern was the parking,
Right.
and that's been addressed. The other thought that I had, is your parking generally limited to automobiles rather than campers, boats?
No, it's always been automobiles. I've never let campers or anything
Okay.
on the properties.
Okay.
But I've never had any of them ask either, so that's,
Well, I just wondered if
I guess that could
somebody,
be in a.
somebody pulls a camper in there, it's gonna take, and they have a couple cars or a pickup, large pickup, it's gonna cut down on the number of
I've never had that
spaces.
question asked, but.
If you don't allow it, you don't allow it, so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want garbage sitting there. I don't even let them work on their vehicles at my places.
Or a boat.
Right.
Or a boat.
Excuse me?
Or a boat.
Basically, you don't allow trailers or campers or
No.
anything. They park their cars there and maybe a motorcycle and that's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I do have a sewer concern about this property, but we can work that out with Tyson when he's here. Just need to verify, it seemed like the tap was actually located on the neighbor's property when this house got tore down.
Oh, I do remember that, right?
So get with Tyson, maybe we can provide a new tap
Right.
on the property, that way we don't have to get on the neighbors.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
We'll re-TV it and make sure everything's okay, so.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions or concerns, or?
No, I think it's great. Anytime we can have new residential construction in our city, it's beneficial to say the least, and I think we should do whatever we can to promote it, and I certainly would not make any detrimental comments regarding that.
Okay, well, if there isn't, I would entertain a motion either to approve or deny the use variance for the structure.
I'll make a motion, we approve the use variance.
A second.
All right, motion and a second on the floor. Andrew, would you call the roll?
Who seconded, Jack?
Jack did, yep.
Okay, motion on the floor to approve the use variance to allow a triplex in an R2 district. Bob?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes,
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion carried, use variance approved.
Okay, Andrew, do you have any other business for us?
I do not.
Okay, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
so moved.
I'll second, yeah.
Okay, you had a second. Call roll, or,
Yep.
okay.
Motion to adjourn. Dick?
Yes.
Jack?
Yes.
Bob?
Yep.
Brian?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned.